Welcome to Catmose College. My aim today is to make your decision about where you send your child an easy one. For me and many staff, the choice already is an easy one. My two children already attend Catmose schools. One is at the college and one will join the college this September. And that is true of many staff. For us, we know the quality of the provision here, and so sending our children is a natural one. For you, of course, you want to find out a little bit more about us, and that's what I intend to do this morning. For many, the first thing that draws their attention to the college are the facilities. We are very fortunate to have a more or less brand new building, purpose-built for our college and our ethos. And that's down to simple things like our lockers, where every student has their own locker. They can put all of their stuff in there, and it means they're not carrying everything around with them every day. Behind me is our library, which is a purpose-built library which students can again use at any time of the day. They come in from 8, they can stay till 5, they can do their prep and access all of those facilities. And around the college, these facilities carry on. This room is one of our many computer suites which students can use both during lessons, but of course also during their study times and before and after college. Outside, our facilities are equally impressive. So behind me you can see our playing fields where we have the traditional football fields, rugby pitches, athletics track, tennis courts and a full astro pitch. And then we also have a recreational space where if you came out at break or lunchtime, you'd often see students enjoying the sun, hopefully, and perhaps having a picnic with their friends. Although the facilities are impressive, I think great colleges are not made by the buildings, they're made by the people who are part of that community, whether that be our staff or our students. The power of Catmose is when we come together and work together, and that flows through every part of our ethos. So our ethos blends a mix of very traditional values, so you will see our students wearing a traditional school uniform, in blazers and ties. You will see them celebrating their many successes by the badges they wear on their lapels, and they earn each and every one of those badges. Beside that traditional values, we're also a very child-centred college, and so you would find our client services team very much there to help and support our students from the moment they arrive. Every student is allocated to a tutor who will stay with them for the 5 years they are with us, helping them over those inevitable obstacles they will come across as they become teenagers and fall out with friends and make new friends. So when students first arrive, our first concern is to make sure they settle well, that they're happy, they make new friends, they get to know staff really well. And we do that through our transition programme, and that starts while students are still in year 6. They'll receive visits from some of our staff who they'll get to know. If we're able to, they'll come into the college for a full day and spend the day here having some lessons. And that programme then doesn't finish when they first arrive. Their first electives, which happen every Wednesday, is all about teamwork and settling in and getting to know the building, getting to know each other and getting to know their staff. So by the time we get to the end of term, every student has really settled in, has made new friends, know their way around, and have got to start some of their specialist subjects. We know that every single one of our students has got talents, and we see it really as our job to unlock that potential and give students the opportunities they need in order to discover new skills and new talents, but also to develop those ones they've already got. So your child may already be part of the football team, and they will find here lots of opportunity to get involved in sport, or similarly they may be involved in netball, and there's a netball team. In fact, there's 20 different sports over the course of the year. But the same is equally true of many other areas. So for example, one of our favourite things every single year is the Year 7 show. Students get to go down to the West End, they get to see a big West End show, and then they come back and as part of their drama and music lessons, they rehearse and practice, and then we'll invite you as their parents to come and watch them perform that very first show. Some, that's the first time they've really had the chance to perform, and it becomes a lifelong love of performance. And that then develops so that when they get into the older year groups, they can audition and become part of one of our big musical shows.
Never miss a chance to get it right. Don't you seem a perfect crime? Don't you seem a shame? When the steps on going as smoothly as they might.
And for our most talented students, they can apply to become one of our music scholars or sports scholars, or if their pursuit and their interest is our academic scholars program. And last year, for example, in the academic scholars program, we had students who took over the International Space Station's camera, recorded footage that they then analysed, and they entered that into an international competition, and we're one of only 2 schools in the country to become winners in that. And so, whatever your child's skills or interests, there's an opportunity here to develop that. And that's built into our programme, so that on a Wednesday, for example, we have our electives, and students are able to choose from over 100 different courses where they can develop and find those new interests. And they happen every term, every Wednesday. There's no examinations, it's all about them finding out about a new thing. And it might be something like water sports, or it could be a new art skill. Although we're a very friendly place at Catmose, we also don't shy away from a little friendly competition either. And that starts in our house system, so all students are placed in a house and they compete against each other in sport, music, drama, academic, you name it really. But we also like competing against other schools. A good example of that is our sports competition. We enter our varsity team, 20 different sports against the 6 local schools, and for the last 7 years we've won it, of course. We don't stop there. We entered a gymnastics team last year, and they were very successful and got all the way through to the national finals in our first ever go at entering that competition. The programme inside the college is of course extremely important, but equally so for Catmose are the opportunities outside of it. We offer the Duke of Edinburgh scheme to all of our Year 9 and 10 students. We have large numbers taking both the bronze and silver award. This involves them helping out in their local community through volunteering. I'm pleased to say that we have over 2,000 hours worth of students volunteering within Oakham and the surrounding area. They also get to go on expeditions where they'll go hiking in the wilds, they'll go camping, they'll plot their own routes. They'll of course get lost, become better team players and better leaders. It was only a few short months ago in February where I was off in Iceland in very different weather to this with a group of GCSE students helping hone their photography skills in a winter environment. A wonderful opportunity, not just for the students of course, but also for staff like myself. That is just one example of over 100 different trips and visits that we offer during the course of the year that complement what goes on inside the classroom. So students who are interested in developing new skills, for example skiing, are able to do so. And then of course other students who are looking to do things like geography or history get to go to those environments and experience it firsthand rather than just simply out of a textbook. It's tempting when you're looking at schools to reduce schools down to simple numbers. For example, we're an Ofsted outstanding school, or that our examination results places in the top 15% of all schools nationally. I think that would be a mistake, and it would hide away the richness of Catmose College. That richness comes through the curriculum that we offer. And so we offer a vast array of subjects that sadly are not offered in all schools these days. So we still offer GCSE music and GCSE drama. We offer the 3 sciences, physics, chemistry and biology, as separate sciences, as well as a more applied science course. We offer a range of arts courses, and they complement that extracurricular programme I've talked about through the electives, through sport and through music. And so Catmose students leave here as very well-rounded individuals, yes, with superb academic results, but also with those critical life skills of being able to work as part of a team, develop the resilience necessary to get over those hurdles that inevitably come in life, and to show that leadership potential, because many of our students go on to lead in the fields that they're interested in. I hope you found the video useful and it gave you an insight into the college and our ethos. However, there's no substitute for visiting the college, and we very much look forward to allowing parents and guests back onto our site. In the meantime, if you'd like to find out more, please get in touch at office@catmosecollege.com and we'll arrange a meeting. Or have a look at our website where there's further information about all aspects of everything I've talked about through this video.